Howdy there, partner. Welp, stick it up my arse and call me a hot dog because we're back with another video about Yubo, the dating app designed for children. Back in December, I made a video about Yubo and described why it's possibly the worst morally corrupt app ever designed. And it was designed by French people, which makes it even worse. When I made that video, I said I wanted to make a part 2 on some of the videos and responses teenagers who actually use the app actually had. I was worried people wouldn't be interested in it, but then, in my infinite wisdom, I managed to bring Reddit into this. Are you married? I will make you happy. You like 7-inch? I have been with a woman before. Black woman. I will make you happy. Mwah. I will fuck you hard. I'm hard. I'm wanking. Oh Jesus, here we go. Hey. Wanna see my dick? Why is that the first thing you say to another human being? Cause I like naked girls. Mwah. There's a whole internet. Pornhub. And I found you. RedTube. How are you? Great. How are you? Same. That's good. I'm about to take a shower. Wanna join? Pass. Can I see socks on feet? Please? And you played well on guitar. I'ma block you, bruh. I don't send feet pics around. And it was a ukulele. So ukulele. Like your body. So it would be great see your feet. You see, cutting this way would be ineffective, but cutting down... Would you bend over and take it? Unless you mean picking up $1, then no. And you really shouldn't be saying that to someone who's underage! Just a tip. I could just leave. Like, just never come back, could I? I could just go. I don't want to be here with these people anymore. I want to be here, in this plane of existence. I don't want to not just be on the same planet as these people, I want to be in another dimension. Add me. Of course. Good. Question. Go ahead. How do you feel about nudes? Oh, I'm only 14. Hi. Hi. Sorry, I've been non-stop busy, but how's your day been? LMAO, it's Coop. I'm pretty good. That's good. So what you doing? Nothing much. You? The same. Nice. Lol, I guess. You're really hot. I want to see your tits, to be honest. LMAO, alrighty then. But yeah, no, I don't know you at all. So? I would show you mine. I don't want to see your man titties. Nah, G, my dick. What if I told you that I'm Chris Hansen and I'm with Dateline NBC? I don't know what that is. Why don't you have a seat over there? Have what? A seat. I have the whole chat log right here. Wait, I'm really confused. What does a seat have to do with Chris Hansen? So how old did you think she was? Hey. Hey. Your profile made me hard. Well, that's not the effect I was going for. I van show you my snap. No, I don't want to see that. Isn't modern day romance beautiful? I mean, they say romance is dead, but I mean, look at the evidence. I mean, sure, these may be literal children talking to each other like this, but... Ooh! Teenagers are horny, okay? That's an unavoidable fact of life. Puberty can and will hit you like a ton of bricks. It's not unexpected that the idea of sex is going to come up in a conversation between two teens that probably by the age of 15 are masturbating 3 or 4 times a day. Not on personal experience or anything like that. That's a ridiculous amount of time to masturbate every day. Now, you might not see a problem between two 14-year-olds talking to each other. Not sending pictures or anything, but just talking about sex. I'm not some kind of purist that hates everything sexual. You know, I know that's going to happen. However, if I then told you that on this app it's just as easy for a 13-year-old and a 17-year-old to match and start a conversation, you might be feeling a little uncomfortable right now. If you're not uncomfortable, I'm going to give you some time to get uncomfortable by staring at you in silence for a too long period of time. Okay, I think that'll do it. And that's still within the app rules. The target age is from 13 to 17. We all know, or should know, that this app is a goldmine for child predators and pedophiles. Pretending you're a child is not hard. There is no ID check, it's a mass-used app. You simply go on the app and add a fake age. Considering the amount of real children talking to each other, asking for and sending inappropriate pictures. For a pedophile, this is like a kid in a candy shop, except he's an adult in a candy shop stealing candy from babies. They don't have to do any work. Kids are offering up illegal images. This app streamlines pedophilia in an app format that's designed to be addictive. And it makes me very f***ing angry. I was given this book called The Cyber Effect. That's right, I'm not just pulling out my own arse for this video, I'm pulling out of someone else's arse. Here's a little extract. Let's stop for a second and contemplate this escalated and amplified mating dance, the bearing of your soul to people you don't know. This paradox is sometimes called the stranger on a train syndrome, because it's a proven reality that people can feel more comfortable disclosing personal information to someone they may never see ever again. A great boon to spies, counterintelligence agents, journalists, emergency room doctors, priests, and con artists. Other factors come into play too, namely the cyber effects of disinhibition and anonymity. We feel less at risk of being hurt by a partner who has not seen us in real life, and in an urgent wish to form a bond, we disclose intimate details of our lives without much hesitation. But is it smart to disclose so much? No, and this has been proven again and again. Telling perfect strangers intimate details of your life is guaranteed to make you more vulnerable to criticism, to charges of narcissism and self-involvement, and, most troublingly, to fraudsters and criminals who are, and I'm sorry to report, lurking and lingering online, searching for new ways to take advantage of you. I could read on, but you get the gist. This is my point. You might feel safe and think you know how to play this game. Like, you're never gonna give away something actually important. But you have to remember that the people hunting for information about you have been playing this game a lot longer and are a lot better than you. Let's take a look at some videos on YouTube about kids' reactions to Yubo. One of the most popular, if not the most popular video about YouTube is by Livy Day with 79k views, called Swiping Boys on Yubo. I'm shocked.
Guys are back, and in today's video of such a banger of a video. I thought of this the other day. It's just such a good, like, I think it's a really good idea. I don't know, people have done it on different websites, but obviously because I'm 14 I ain't got a proper website to do it on, so I thought I'd be swiping boys on yellow.
It's just strange, you know, for an app about making friends, it's weird that you can like define the gender you want, and you can like, I don't know, it just seems that seems a bit odd.
Actually no, I think it's called Yubo now, and it's a teenage dating website. Yeah. Well, I think it is, but or it might be from, like, I think it's for making friends.
Boy! That's the most apt description of Yubo, like, you can ever get from an actual user of Yubo, is, oh, it's a teenage dating app. Actually, well, I think it's meant to be for making friends, but I mean, it's a teenage dating app. Like, no one's dumb. No one is dumb. Everybody using it, everybody not using it, knows what this is. And yet they made it. Yet they made the app. Why? Why have you done this?
But like, obviously at our age, we just make it as a dating website, because you know what we're all like.
Oh yeah, you're all just crazy and you want to fuck each other. What the fuck? I know you do, but we've got to have some limitations here.
I was talking to a boy, and I wanted, because apparently he was on there while I was talking, and I got quite annoyed about it, so that's why I've got it. And
yeah, but like, why would you get annoyed with him? Because like, it's an app for making friends. I mean, he's allowed to make friends while you're like dating or whatever, you know? Like, come on. Like, it's not a dating app, it's an app for making friends.
People are so weird. Like, they ask stuff like, do you send pics? No, I'm 14, thanks. No, I don't. But yeah, it's just...
But someone does, doesn't they? Doesn't they? Like you're on this app and you know what you're expecting. You've even just showed us what you're expecting. You're expecting them to ask you for nudes, but then you're gonna keep going on the app. Why?
I'm 14 and I don't want a boyfriend, so I'm gonna pass pretty much all of them until like I find like the one that I really like.
Oh my god, Livy, please, okay. How do you understand the point and then it completely goes over your head at the same time? I don't understand. Okay, right? You get me, right? It's a weird app. You know that, right? Right? Because you shouldn't be really caring about... You shouldn't be simplifying the boyfriend process at this stage in your life. Maybe when you're 35 and you're desperate, you can simplify the boyfriend process, you know, you want to speed that up. But I mean, you're very young, and you can appreciate the fact that you're not looking right now. However, you've then just said, oh, but I'm just going to keep swiping until I see the one that I like. It's just like, that's the point of the app. Oh, Libby, please. And this is another point I'm trying to make here. Kids are not absolute idiots, right? Kids are human beings that are fully capable of understanding things, right? I was a kid, legally speaking, 2 years ago, right? Now that I'm getting older, I appreciate more the fact that when I was even younger than that, I was an idiot. The problem is, when you're a kid, you think you're very mature, even when you're not. When you're a kid and an adult says to you, you're not mature, you get annoyed, because you think you're the most mature person in the world, because your only reference point is your own brain.
And bearing in mind, this is a teen dating website, you'd never know if you're actually getting catfished yourself, so it could be like a 100-year-old man.
Yes. Yes. Stop using it then. Please. So you've heard the warnings about Yubo, and how there's a bunch of catfishers and pedophiles, and you've gone, wow, that's annoying, and I hate that, and this app is really dangerous. However, rather than choosing the decision to leave the app and avoid any danger, your child-ass brain goes, I'm better than every other child in the world, and I'm going to make the right decisions. And you keep on going, and you swipe because you're smarter than everyone else, okay? You're not going to fall for the same tricks as a bunch of other people have. Because all kids think they're smarter than they are. All adults also think they're all smarter than they are. It's a part of the human condition. We're all idiots. As you get older, you just learn to accept that more. If you date people in real life when you're a child, like most children, where you're dating people in your schools, you're never going to fall for a 100-year-old man pretending to be a kid, because it's really hard for an old man to sneak into a school and pretend to be a student. When you're an adult, you can go on these dating apps, and the only thing you have to worry about is when you're swiping on a woman and you go meet her and it turns out it's a dude wearing a dress. But when you're a kid, you're putting yourself at actual danger. I know a lot of these young boys apparently have six-packs on them, but I do not think they're going to beat a 30-year-old burly man.
I don't think I'm going to get a boyfriend anytime soon. Like, I don't want to see that. Is that normal?
For your age? Yes.
Ew. All look so young.
That only slightly worries me though, that you're complaining that kids your age look too young. That's, you know, oh, they're too young for me. Well, that's not good.
I'm not that sort of person that gets a boyfriend, so like, I haven't had an actual boyfriend ever. Like, I just haven't. So, oh god, leave yourself like that.
'Cause you're 14. You don't need one. You're not expected to have a boyfriend when you're 9 years old. And also, you're not meant to burn through boyfriends like mental. This is just a weird new culture thing where it's just when you're young, you're supposed to have as many boyfriends or girlfriends as possible. But you know, I skipped out on that, and that only made me sad. Anyway, that video went so well for her, she's made 2 more since then. Her second video is more interesting, it actually shows a lot of the chats she gets. And they're actually very, very tame. I mean, to be fair, she's only talked to them for maybe like 5 seconds each. But generally speaking, no one's outlandishly asking for nudes. Don't get me wrong, I mean, if someone just straight up asks you for a nude, they're definitely a child. That doesn't mean that none of these people she swiped are dangerous. A child predator would keep you going for like days and weeks until he ever got onto the idea of sex, just to make you feel comfortable.
Oh, he's typing. Honey, I'm scared. Oh, he said oh, bless him. That's so sweet of him. Stop it, you're gonna make me blush. Stop.
Yeah, stop. You're children. Stop. Stop this. End it. End it.
Oh, thanks. You're very beautiful. This is alright. My personal opinion, I find this very cringe, but obviously, like,
no, personally I think this is very cringe. However, they did call me cute. You've got the one side of your brain that's telling you, hey, This isn't right. You shouldn't be getting these kind of messages from so many people all at once. And then you got the other side of the brain, which really, really craves attention. Everyone has these parts of their brains. You've just got to learn to repress the one that constantly seeks attention. Unless, of course, you decide to become a YouTuber. In that case, that part of your brain just starts swelling.
Yeah, so AJ said, yeah, he's in the bath. Nice.
Ah yes, telling someone you've just met you're in the bar. The best move. Not a creepy move at all. Why did she refuse to date me? On my third message I sent her, I told her I was naked in a bathtub. What's wrong with women?
Enjoy.
Stop messaging him. He's obviously a creep. Stop. Please. No. No. No! Okay, whatever, let's start watching these videos, right. A few months back, someone came into my Discord server. By the way, if you want to join my Discord server, links down in the description and on my channel page. Someone came into my Discord server claiming we should mass report someone's name because they were a child predator. Now, fair enough if you've got some chat logs and this person claimed they did. Now, for all intents and purposes, I don't believe this person was lying. I believe this person probably actually was a little bit of a child predator they were talking about. The point I'm trying to make is, their username was something along the lines of underage kiddo. It was something like that. A name obviously planted there to make someone look at them and immediately be able to go, oh, they're underage. Now for a child predator, someone outrightly saying, hello, I'm an underage child, is clearly a target for them. Because they're putting it out there, so they're saying, hello, I'm underage, I'm exactly what you're looking for. Now what this Discord user claimed was that they were using that name as bait. They were actually trying to lure child predators in so they could catch them in the act and get them reported. Now okay, that makes sense. No one's saying that these things are bad. I mean, there was an entire TV show about it. There was a little phase in YouTube where prank videos were dying out, so all the prank channels became child predator catchers. No one's saying it's bad, but the thing all these things have in common is that the people catching the predators are adults. They create a fake child as the bait. Now what you've done is you've created a fake child as bait, but then the thing that is underneath it, the thing that's controlling the bait, is exactly what the pedophile wants. It's like making a mousetrap out of cheese. You are putting yourself in danger on purpose. The people you are trying to trap are manipulators. And as horrible as it sounds, they're very good at manipulating people. You as a child, who are easily impressionable, should not be putting yourself in any danger like that, on purpose. Which is why apps like Yubo are very, very bad. Because it literally puts you in more danger. You do not need Yubo. People claim on my other Yubo video that actually they'd made a lot of friends on there, and it is actually for making friends. And I'm sure you could actually use it to make friends. But there's a lot of people that seem to use this app as a dating app. It doesn't matter what you interpret it as. The fact's there that it is used as a dating app. At least with other apps. It's weird if it suddenly turns sexual. If a child meets a friend on Discord, if that friend then suddenly says, oh hey, do you mind if you send me some pictures and stuff? That's a bit weird. But with this, it's expected. It's an emulation of Tinder. I could download Yubo on my phone right now, and I could create an account, and I could show you how easy it is to look and act like a child and match with a bunch of kids. I'm not going to do that because that's morally corrupt. However, the app does allow over 18s on it. It does restrict who you can match though. You cannot obviously match with people under 18 if you're 18 or over, and vice versa. That is at least a sensible safety precaution, but it doesn't stop me from lying about my age. I'm kind of done with this video. I really wanted to make a video talking about stuff on YouTube that's about Yubo, and to be fair, there's not actually too much. I'm literally talking about Yubo right now. I looked at my phone and there's a comment from someone talking about the Yubo app. I downloaded this app as a joke, and the first person to message me was looking for a sugar baby. That's the worst form of manipulation I've ever heard, actually. That's financial manipulation. Holy shit, I'm actually kind of pissed off right now. Okay. I'm done shouting at myself in the mirror. I could create an account, and I'd create a legitimate account. I wouldn't go undercover as a child and have a go and see what's actually on the app and show you how to use it and see what kind of people on there. Unfortunately, it kind of wouldn't really explain my point because, of course, what I'm more worried about is kids using this. Adults, I mean, if an adult suddenly messages me and says, I want to see your feet, I'm not going to be that, you know, surprised or annoyed. I mean, the one option is to use fake pictures, but I mean, the other option is to put pictures of myself as a trap up there, which might be a funny video. Less serious, less me getting mildly pissed off in the back of my head. Obviously, do not send any hate Livy Day's way. In fact, I think she's very sensible with the app. She's had to re-download it every time she does a video, so she's obviously filming a video and then going on it for a while and then uninstalling it, and I think that's very sensible of her. I've just used her videos because they're the most widely available ones that have some text on there. I was just using the text as an example. There's no hate towards her or anything. I'm always just going to be worried about underage children using apps like this. We know there are police reports of bad things happening because of the Yubo app. It's not, you know, an if it's going to happen, it has happened. We should not be making things easier for online child predators. And not only that, obviously, if a young child sends explicit images to someone still a teenager but older than them, they can still use that in a bad way. It is still as illegal. They can manipulate that child, they can ruin that child's life. The app is dangerous. It is encouraging kids to emulate Tinder. Kids want to emulate adults because they want to feel like actual adults. Tinder is not something you should be emulating. It's not a great thing. Doing this puts you at greater risk. Thank you all for watching me get pissed off. I promise the next video will be dark but fun. But I'm happy to cover topics like this because although they piss me off, they need to be talked about. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time.